Russia invaded that country on February 4th, on February 24th of this year, 2022. And it's so discouraging to see the amount of destruction that is happening in Ukraine and the loss of lives that is also happening in Ukraine on both sides. But to begin with, Putin is the aggressor. To begin with, Putin is the aggressor. I was reading something on the internet because I follow the war. As a YouTuber, I follow the war in Ukraine, and I give, when I see something that is interesting, I give my own, interpretation, my perspective about what I see. The news story I read, I think it's Forbes newspaper, said this is the headline of the newspaper article. The Russians lost and nearly an entire battalion trying to cross a river in eastern Ukraine. A battalion of 1,000 men. According to the story, this is what the story said. The story said this. The story said the 17th shelling destroyed at least 72 and T-80 tanks, 7 BMPs, 7 MTLB armored tractors, 5 other vehicles and much of the bridge itself, including the towboats and the platoon spin. According to the story, 1,000 Russian troops were killed when the Ukrainian forces, the artillery units of the Ukrainian forces, brought down the Siverskyi Bridge. This is the bridge crossing the Siverskyi Donets River in eastern Ukraine. Almost 1,000 Russian troops perished in just a single attack. My question is, how long can Putin continue this war? How long can he continue the war? Anytime somebody dies in the fight in Ukraine, anytime a soldier dies, if somebody lost their husband, if somebody lost his father, if a mother lost her kid, and most importantly, the country is losing or is losing its most important resources, their human talents. Russia or Putin, not Russia, not the Russian people. Putin has to be made to understand that he's not going to the West, or the war is not the war, not the West, but the war is not going to allow him to do as he did in Georgia. They're not going to allow him to do as he did in Crimea. The war is not going to allow him to do as he did in Syria. They're not going to allow him to just do as he wants to do. I know there are some people that are saying that Ron Paul said, they need to provoke Putin to do what he's doing. Well, where was Ron Paul when he invaded? Where was Ron Paul when Putin invaded Georgia? Where was Ron Paul when Putin invaded Crimea? Even what was Ron Paul when Putin? So those who are talking about, the West, provoking Putin, or neither is provoking Putin to do what he's doing. What they were when Putin started his bellicose attitude. Which country now? Or should we just look at him and say, okay, if Putin succeed in Ukraine, that's going to make a lot of dictators around the world to just do anything they want to do. But now Putin is beginning to realize that this is the last time. Even, let's forget about, I know Russia has this, maybe the second or third largest military in the world. But warfare has changed. $17,000 or $18,000 drone is destroying T-90 tanks, $4 billion tanks. Or drone, $17,000. So warfare has changed. We see how tanks have been destroyed by javelins, by Stinger missiles. We see how drones are destroying tanks. But what we're saying, what I'm saying in a nutshell is, I don't think that Putin should continue to send Russian soldiers who already don't want to fight in Ukraine to continue to fight. 1,000 troops, T-72 tanks, 280 tanks, other armored vehicles been destroyed in just one strike. That lopsided attack, that lopsided victory by the Ukrainian army. I know that's the only one lopsided attack and victory they might have, but that's a big loss for the Russian army. It is now time that Putin pull his forces out of Ukraine. You are watching the Mawa Point of View. The Mawa Point of View is a community-based YouTube channel. We come to you every Thursday with Community Thursday and every Friday with Politics Friday. And today we are discussing Ukraine, where Russia lost almost an entire battalion trying to cross the Siverskyi Donets River in eastern Ukraine. I think it's unfortunate that Russian soldiers should die in Ukraine. And Putin needs to understand that he has to pull a force out of Ukraine. I don't know what his end game is. I don't know what his end game is. But my thing is, I think it's not time that Putin withdraw his forces from Ukraine. Thank you very much for watching my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. I will come to you next week. I will talk about the Supreme Court League. The Supreme Court League on the abortion case. And I'll give my own perspective on the case. But thank you for watching my channel. I think Russia needs to pull its forces out of Ukraine and let the Ukrainians what the Ukrainian people discuss their own political issues. I don't think it's Russia's place. It's Russia's place to go into Ukraine and invade the country. Ukraine is capable of solving its own political problems. Russia needs to withdraw from that country. Thank you once more for watching, and I will talk to you next week. Bye for now.